Hey everyone, my name is Val Bazo. I am a 10-star diamond, 2-time elite team Beachbody coach, and today I want to talk to you about Shakeology and why it's required for challenge groups and why it's necessary. These are all questions that I not only asked myself before I signed up, but also, that I hear pretty much every single day and I get it. So I want to just describe it to you in a video. So, with us and with our challenge groups, there's usually this kind of key component that gets knocked out of the equation, and it's the nutrition aspect. And I have a background in nutrition and health. My bachelor's degree is sports medicine with an actual concentration in health and wellness, okay? But even as I was going through school for that, I was even the culprit. I did not treat my nutrition properly. I worked out a lot, and I would always be that one that says, well, I work out, so I'm going to have the pizza. I work out, so I'm going to have the ice cream. But I never felt good. I always had this cloudiness that I felt like I was always walking around in a fog. My skin was always just never glowy, like just kind of like glowy, is that a word? But my skin was never just nice. I was never hydrated. My regularity was completely out of whack. I always had headaches, and my list can go on. And then once I started to really investigate, Shakeology, nutrition, because I was carrying around a good extra 15 pounds, and I just kept saying, oh, I'm meant to have the fluff. Oh, I'm not meant to have toned muscles. I guess that's just what my body's supposed to look like. I finally found, no, you know what, I'm going to try this. I'm going to go into a program, and I did Turbo Fire, which is a 90-day program. And I said I'm going to follow the nutrition as best as I can, and I'm going to really just lay it out there. And I'm going to use Shakeology, even though I was a skeptic. And to me, I was like, oh, it's a bag of powder, like it's expensive. I said all of these things. So I understand whenever I get these objections. But one thing that I learned as I committed, number one, there's always a money-back guarantee. 30 days, you can send your entire program back. You can send your Shakeology back. If you don't want it, there's never any questions asked. There's no reason. You could drink the whole bag of Shakeology and send it back. We want you to get results. We want you to fall in love with the programs. We want you to fall in love with Shakeology and want to continue and understand that this is not something that you just do for a little bit and then you can stop. This is a lifestyle. So those of you who do follow me or have followed me, I've been doing this for over 3 years. I drink Shakeology every day. I do my workout programs every day. I don't just say, oh, I've reached my goal, so I'm going to quit. Instantly slide backwards, okay? So, then taking that nutrition, so I went back in and I was like, okay, I'm doing this. And I found that my grocery bill was actually less because Shakeology is a meal replacement. So I was replacing it. I was having it usually for lunch because I figured out that's usually like my most expensive time. I've always been a stay-at-home mom. So I found myself running through drive-thrus often when we were out at play dates or, stopping and grabbing a salad or making sandwiches. So it actually ended up, lunch usually cost me anywhere between $2 and $8 depending on what it is I was eating. So I knew Shakeology was only going to cost me $3 a meal. I was like, okay. But I started to save money because I had that. I wasn't running through drive-thrus as often, and I wasn't craving stuff anymore. It was so weird. I started to crave the Shakeology. It was the nutrients in it, and it tasted good. After my first week, after I learned how to mix it, because my first week I wanted to gag on it. I thought it was disgusting, but I was mixing it with like this much water, like 8 ounces of water, and nothing else, and it was gross. Because it's a clean eating food, there's really nothing else in it, and my body was used to having Starbucks and ice cream and pizza and like everything that's kind of filled with crud. So I had committed, and I committed then to the challenge group. Of course, after I signed up as a coach, I wanted to figure out how to do the challenge groups because I did come into this business for a business. Since I had already done Beachbody programs in the past, I knew I loved them. But I wanted to commit to my own health and wellness in the challenge group and learn how to best support my customers and my clients and my new coaches as I was growing as a person and as a coach. So what happened was I lost my 15 pounds. I fell in love with Shakeology. I realized that it did not break the bank. I realized what an investment it was into my own health and nutrition. And I realized that the challenge pack was so discounted that it was like 40 to 50% off of the original prices, depending on what was on promotion that month. So, I'm going to bring you this last little tidbit, is that when you're ready to commit and change, when you're ready and you're tired of feeling icky and miserable in your own skin, and you start to trust someone, I hope that you have trust in me. If I'm not your coach and you do have another coach, I hope that you have that trust in that person to help you achieve your results, to help you achieve a healthy and fulfilling life. That's my mission in life. Okay, because something that I 100% wholeheartedly believe in is that you don't deserve, no one deserves to have an income without making an impact on someone else's life. And that's what I do. I put my customers first. I always want to help with the results, but the thing that comes back down to it is that you as the customer, you as the consumer, you as that person who wants the results, you have to do the work. All right? But I'm here to help you. But I hope that that really helps you understand why Shakeology is required. You need the nutrition. It's fitness and nutrition equals success. Okay, fitness, nutrition, and support equals success. It's not about you doing it all on your own. It's about you having the support you need to get through the hard times, to help with your meal plans, to help with, what you should be eating, what you should be doing for your workouts. It's the friends that we make in this. It's really cool. So I hope this video helps. I'm going to end it. And I am here for any questions if you have any. Have an amazing day.